What is up YouTube, it's Kingfisher745, and in this video we are going to cover the final tasks of Spec Ops 24. Now we are going to cover every task, but the actual recruitment of Beta Ray Bill is going to come in a later video. The reason for this is because when we were putting this one together, we fell just short on Unstable ISO 8. That's not a bad thing though, because having Beta Ray's recruitment in its own video means we're going to show more gameplay of him as well. So personally, I think it works out better that way. Now where we last left off was the final research to create the Coulson Special in the lab. After finishing it, you'll get that weapon and 200 experience. We also get to move on to task number 22. For this one we have to use the Coulson Special, the Staff of Tepid Storm's Shroud ability, and the Smoldering Sword in combat. Just make sure you equip all three and then take them into any battle you like. For my completion of this task, I went into Spec Ops 24 Mission 3. I believe this high threat has 3 waves, so we have plenty of time to complete it. That's really all you want to make sure of, is that you have enough time that you can complete it, getting each individual part done. Also, keep in mind that you have to use the Shroud ability this time, not the Storm multifunction part of the staff. And truthfully, I don't know if all these procs of the Coulson Special count or not, but just because you see them doesn't mean they count, so make sure you fire it manually as well. If at any time you feel like you're not going to get an action done, feel free to hold back with your other heroes. You can also use items such as a Quantum Elixir or a Chrono Accelerator. That's a great tip to remember for any time you have to use abilities or specific weapons. Just give them extra turns and you'll be done in a flash. To be honest with you, it's always best to get the actions out of the way, and then you can take down your enemies as fast as you can. Magic and Null are definitely great heroes for that. But with Magic we are going to recharge, that way we can use the Smoldering Sword. Going into the last wave, we can basically put this one on cruise control. The enemies do get to attack first, but then we're going to use You're Not Worthy and a World Breaker. Because of You're Not Worthy, we should preemptively counter them just in case it makes it back to their turn. Then with Magic, we'll fire her Soul Flare at the top enemy. And lastly, we'll take out the bottom target with the Coulson Special. So there it is, we've used all 3 weapons and we're definitely going to get credit for this task. To be honest with you, that one was actually kind of fun. I certainly don't mind tasks like that. But with it down, we do get 200 experience, and now we move on to task number 23. For this one, we have to defeat Hela in Mission 3 Dead Heat. And now we are getting so close to the end. Beta Ray Bill is definitely in sight. For this one, there's going to be quite a bit of text, and there's a few waves, so we're going to go ahead and speed the fight up. But first, the story. Please tell me this isn't another sentimental attempt to force me to acknowledge the ties of ancestry. Of course not. Midgard is soon to be the land of the dead. I wish to be part of that, and exult in the harvest of souls. Ah, good. That I understand. I cannot permit it, but at least I understand it. And in this one I tried out Moonstone with Loki, but there really weren't too many good procs. Unfortunately, I couldn't use Enchantress because I don't have her quite yet. I'm at 7 out of 8 covers. And like I said, obviously this one is sped up, but it's going to be 3 decently long waves. The boss herself really isn't that difficult though. You may actually have more trouble with their mini bosses, at least when they're all here, because Ymir is one of them. As far as the Destroyer, we're going to take him down relatively easily. Then the first time you face Hela, she's going to flee into the last wave, so you are going to fight her one more time. I don't even know what her big move is because she goes down really fast, but I guess she does have Cloaked in Death. Either way, we're going to knock her out the first time with a Warbringer Axe attack right now. Or, well, now. So there we go, a 21k hit, and she does flee. Then Moonstone delivers a very big hit herself, and just like that, we're in the final wave. Loki's going to begin it with a Hall of Mirrors, and then a Throwing Dagger on the bottom Protector. That same enemy then hits his own teammate, and after that, we're going to use a Fire Tornado. Following a recharge, the top Draugr hits our agent, and he gets countered to death. However, Hela is going to show us that she can bring him back. So I do kind of hate bosses like that. But still, after using Gravity Syndrome, we're then going to use our level 1 to take out the Protector, and after that, we'll go after the boss herself. Loki doesn't do a ton of outright damage, but he is amazing. Then after that, we're easily going to finish off the boss with a Warbringer Axe attack. With the boss gone, we're going to end this fight, and with that, the task. So, number 23 is going to be in the books, and then for number 24, we actually have to get 3 stars of mastery in all missions. This one, of course, is going to take the longest, and it's going to cost the most unstable ISO 8. So this one did hold me up for a few days, but I eventually got it. For this, you're going to get 5,000 silver, and then you get to move on to the final task. You must now defeat the epic boss Surtur. He can be found in Mission 3 Dead Heat. To make him appear, you have to complete all deploys and all threats. So the character-specific deploys are going to be Heimdall, Falcon, and Thing. After that, you'll see some dialogue and the epic boss will appear on the map. The team up is going to be with Beta Ray Bill, and once again we have a short dialogue between the two. The Odin son fears to face me himself, I see. This is not his fight. It is mine. You and I still have a score to settle. How will you ever settle the score of a galaxy scoured by fire? I do not know, but I intend to begin now. Alright, let's rumble. For this one, we're bringing in Storm along with Beta Ray Bill, and we have a few special weapons on my agent. Unfortunately, we can't use the Mighty Thor for this one, because Thor is MIA in this entire Spec Ops. But since Storm gets to begin and she is a tactician, we can get away with using our level 1, and then we can still use our level 6. So first off, here goes a lightning, and it will trigger a static charge. Next, Storm also gets to use her Blizzard, so this is a pretty amazing first turn. Because of her E-ISO, she also has Protective Shroud, so the only thing she didn't get to use is her level 9. After this, Beta Ray Bill gets a turn, but unfortunately he is a bruiser. Still, we're going to use his Stormbreaker and grant him covered, while at the same time triggering Static Charge and placing Crackle on the boss. Now since he has Static Charge, after he attacks our agent, he's going to get counterattacked with the Thunderstrike. This also causes Static Charge. So just in case you didn't know, Thunderstrike says, trigger Static Charge when used, immune to electricity damage, and counterattacks electricity attacks or enemies with Static Charge. Then of course it also causes Static Charge itself. It's a pretty cool weapon. The Spark Plugger on the other hand is okay, but not great. But hey, I think the theme of our team is definitely well displayed. And check that out, it does a pretty nice hit on Surtur. Then after that, of course, Static Charge, and now we can use our Tornado. We did actually miss out on using our level 1, but you know what, Beta Ray's the one who wants revenge, so he needs at least one more hit. And with this attack, I want to use I Say Thee Nay. Don't get me wrong, his level 9 was tempting, but we're actually going to go with that level 6. I think it's pretty funny that the word nay has different uses, especially when coming from the character that I refer to as half horse and half Norse. Though the epic boss does live through the attack, he's not going to live much longer. In fact, here comes a big Thunderstrike counter, well, as soon as he's done attacking. And then after that, Storm is easily going to finish him off with one use of her level 1. This is what Surtur gets for being a blaster. So take that 12k lightning attack. And with that, the epic boss has been defeated. This unfortunately wasn't the time to unlock Beta Ray Bill, but I did want to show you that encounter now. That's going to wrap up our look at the task list, but the next video will be the recruitment of Beta Ray Bill. In that one, you'll also see him in PvE action. So make sure you stay tuned, and please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, good luck, and take care.